Good morning, students. In this session, we are going to see chapter 5 to be continue the portion of digestive glands. First of all, you have to see this diagrams. What are the glands involved in the digestion? Salivary glands, liver, and pancreas. Liver and the pancreas. So, the process of ingestion and digestion and absorption. These accessory organs of digestion play key roles in the digestive process. Each of these organs secretes and stores substances that pass through duct into the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal means what ma? From the mouth to the anus of the digestive tract fully takes place involved in the digestion. Okay va? So first we give to the introduction. Most of the glands associated with the digestive tract or embryonic outgrowth of ectoderm and endoderm. So the extramural glands extramural glands, it's a large gland such as liver, pancreas, salivary glands. So actually you have to see this liver, it's a largest organ in the body and the most diverse in function. It serves as a major storage organ, that is glycogen. Already உங்களுக்கு தெரியும்லப்பா, as in the storage formation of glycogen, and has numerous metabolic functions is also. Furthermore, it is both an endocrine and exocrine gland சொல்லுவோம். As an endocrine gland, the liver releases glycolipids into the bloodstream. Major blood proteins என்னென்ன சொல்லுவோம்? Albumin, fibrinogen, இதெல்லாம் சொல்லுவோம். Albumin and the fibrinogen and transferrin. It's a apoproteins சொல்லுவோம். Lipoprotein, apoprotein. These are all the synthesized and secreted by this organ. Just I give to introduction. As an exocrine gland in the liver secretes biles. Secretes what? Biles, pithanir, into a system of caniculi and ducts. That is ducts, common pathway of the ducts, convey their content to the gallbladder, where it is stored or concentrated before release into the digestive tract. So just நீங்கள் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும் what are the functions, metabolic functions involved in this organ. So next you have to similar like that liver, similar like that pancreas. This is organ, second largest organ. This organ is also contains several distinctive cell types, having some exocrine gland, some are endocrine glands, acts involving in the process of digestion. Okay ma? The main function of pancreatic duct secretes bicarbonate ions. Secretes the bicarbonate ions and the water to neutralize the pH of the chyme as it enters into the duodenum. அப்படின்னா என்ன chyme என்னப்பா? chyme partially digested food from is in the mouth region, engulfing to through the esophagus, pharynx and the stomach region. Stomach region இருந்து இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த chyme food molecule partially completed the digestion food molecule தான் chyme னு சொல்லுவோம். CHYME, chyme. So this chyme food molecule enter into this duodenum. Actually நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன், ஸ்டொமக்கில் இருந்து வரக்கூடிய பாத்வேல ஸ்மால் இன்டெஸ்டைன் இணையக்கூடிய பகுதி வந்து நம்ம டியோடினம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். அந்த இடத்துல தான் இந்த pancreatic duct, gallbladder duct, liver, இந்த ஆர்கன்லாம் வந்து என்ன ஆகுது? Involving the process of digestion in the duodenum region of the small intestine. Already we know that. So in the chyme food molecule as it enters into the duodenum region la தான் the pancreatic duct வந்து secrete the bicarbonate ion water to neutralize the pH of this digested food molecule in this portion. அதை டைஜஸ்ட் ஆகி வந்த ஃபுட் மாலிகுலை இதுவும் என்ன பண்ணுது, லிவர் அண்ட் த pancreas is also involving into the fully digested. Some of the functions is in this slide we have to see in the next slides. So the hormones also secreted by endocrine gland, pancreas, regulating the metabolic functions throughout their body. In the digestive tract is also okay. The minor cell types secrete hormones having the effects on the digestive tract and glands, including pancreas, liver is also similar like that. Salivary glands is also, it's a paired sets ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். So these glands, secreting glands எல்லாம் சேர்த்து sets, paired sets of salivary glands. So which is secrete saliva which contain water, mucus, ions as well as digestive enzymes involved in the process of digestion in the mouth region. Okay, next we have to see this digestive glands. So digestive glands are exocrine glands. Digestive glands exocrine glands ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். Endocrine glands actually secreting hormones. Exocrine glands secreting enzymes. Already you learned in the lower classes. Digestive glands are exocrine glands which secrete biological catalyst called enzymes அப்படி நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். Okay, actually there are in two glands, exocrine, endocrine glands in the human body. Exocrine secreting enzymes, endocrine secreting hormones. The digestive glands, what are the glands? Liver, gallbladder and salivary glands. Pancreas. Okay va? So the digestive glands associated with the alimentary canal or salivary glands and in the liver and in the pancreas. The stomach wall has gastric glands that secrete gastric juice. At the intestinal mucosa one of the internal lining of the layer. Pathama 4 layers of the internal lining of the layer last slides. So that is the mucosa layer secrete intestinal juice. Next we have to discuss the salivary glands. There are in 3 pairs of salivary glands in the mouth region. They are the largest parotid gland in the cheek region, submaxillary and submandibular in the lower jaw, and the sublingual beneath the tongue region. So these are the largest. Parotid gland is also one of the gland. So these glands commonly we have to term as a salivary glands. Pairs of sets salivary glands. So these glands have the ducts such as this ducts pathway, Stenson's duct, Watson's ducts and Bartholin's duct and duct of Rivinus respectively. Ducts என்னமா? So இந்த glandல இருந்து வரக்கூடிய அந்த pathway தான் ducts ன்னு சொல்லுவோம். So that is the name, we have to return the name Stenson's duct, Watson's duct, Bartholin's duct, or otherwise called Rivinus duct. So the salivary juice secreted by the salivary glands reaches the mouth region through these ducts. Ducts na already உங்களுக்கு சொல்லிருக்கேன். Pathway. Secreting substances drawn through this way. So the daily secretion of saliva actually 1000 to 1500 ml in the ranges secreting of the human beings. Gastric glands. So you see this stomach region. So the stomach region has the inner lining of the wall layer. You have to see mucosa, submucosa and muscle layer, and another one serosa layer. Serosa is the outermost layer. The mucosa is the innermost layer. Okay, there are 4 layers of the lining layer present in the stomach internal portion. So the wall of the stomach is lined by gastric glands. So in the walls la secreting glands, gastric glands irukku. So secreting glands irundha da secretion nadakum. So the gastric glands secrete gastric enzymes. So what are the cells? Chief cells. The first cell, chief cells, peptic cells, or we are called as zymosin cells in the gastric gland secreting what ma? Gastric enzymes. Goblet cell secrete mucus. Mucus na nama wax substance, பிசு தன்மையில இருக்கும். Wax substances. Parietal or axanthic cells secreting HCl enzyme. Intrinsic factor responsible for the absorption of vitamin B12 called a castless intrinsic factor. Just you have to see this stomach region has inner lining of the layer has the gastric glands. So this gastric liver is the largest gland in our body, situated upper right side of the abdominal cavity. Just below the diaphragm, it's situated. Liver consists of two major left and right lobes and two minor lobes is also. These lobes are connected with the diaphragm. This is a diaphragm. Okay, connected with the diaphragm. Each lobe has many hepatic lobules. Presence. This lobules is functional unit of liver and is covered a thin connective tissue sheath is called a Glissen's capsule. So this are two type of the large sized lobes connected with diaphragm, and it's situated right side of the abdominal cavity of the human beings, and it consists of many lobules. Lobes-na nama china china sac like structures of arrayin solluvom lobes. Many lobules has. It's a functional unit in the liver and is covered by this lobules covered by thin connective tissue sheath. This is called a Glissen's capsules. So this is a falciform ligament, and this is diaphragm, and this is right side, left side hepatic duct and common hepatic duct, common bile duct. This is a gallbladder. This is a cystic duct, and this is a duodenum of the small intestine, and this common hepatic pancreatic duct. This amphla of water solluvom. This is a pancreas, leaf like a pancreas. Liver cells we are called as hepatic cells in solluvom, secreting biles. Bile means pithanir, which is stored and concentrated in the muscular sac-like structures of a gallbladder. The duct of gallbladder, that is duct of gallbladder means cystic duct, along with a hepatic duct from the liver. Hepatic duct from the liver forms a common bile duct. So this bile duct passes downwards and joins with the main pancreatic duct to form common duct called hepatopancreatic duct. The opening of the hepatopancreatic duct into the duodenum is guarded by a sphincter called sphincter of Oddi. This is sphincter of Oddi means valve madri. Okay, to be regulate, allowing the biles and the pancreatic juices into the mixing into the duodenum. Liver has high power of regeneration. Actually, it's a main playing role in our body. Liver cells are replaced by new ones every 3 to 4 weeks. Apart from bile secretion, liver also performs several functions. Is also first function, destroy aging cells and defective blood cells. Aging blood cell, defective blood cell destroyed in the first function. Second function, storage as in the form of glycogen. And when the need of additional energy convert into glucose supply to the bloodstream with the help of pancreatic hormones. And third function is stored fat soluble vitamins and the ions. Fourth one, detoxifies toxic substances, involves synthesis of non-essential amino acids and urea. This is the liver, gallbladder, pancreas, bile passage. You have to see this. This is a pancreas. It's a leaf-like structures. So at the tip of the pancreas is attached to the spleen, and the common pancreatic duct presents inside in the pancreas, and this pancreas is attached into one end of the duodenum and another one end of the spleen. So the pancreas is the second one largest gland in the digestive system. It's actually yellow colored, compound, elongated organ. It consists of exocrine and endocrine glands. Exocrine means what ma? Secrete the enzymes. Endocrine means secrete the hormones. Okay. So both in the enzymes and hormones is secreted in this pancreas. Act as a endocrine, act as a exocrine in the gland. It is situated between the limbs of U-shaped duodenum. U-shaped duodenum means what? This portion is a small intestine. Okay, so the exocrine portion secretes pancreatic juice. Endocrine portion secrete hormones. What are the hormones? It secretes insulin and glucagon. So pancreatic duct directly open to the duodenum. Pancreatic duct, this is directly open into the duodenum region. So this is the pancreas.